You see Earnhardt looking about a half a car length under Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott running a very, very smooth line through the corners. He's going to be tough to pass on either side.
Talk about race cars, talk about horsepower, talk about tires all day. Right here, right now, it's hard.
And they're running speeds right now close to their qualifying efforts. It's time, though. If you got anything left, you've got to put it up front right now.
I've never seen Bill Elliott more relaxed, more at ease in this time. I think of those like 1989 when he broke his wrist. Remember they were trying the radial tires the first time. He slapped the wall, 195 miles an hour. Those wins in 85 and 87. All those frustrating years for Earnhardt. So close, so many times when it should have been his, and it wasn't. And for Jeff Gordon, he's doing this for someone else.
Here goes a pass. Gordon making a move on the inside of Earnhardt. Oh, Jarrett's loose.
Down the back straightaway. Big trouble. Earnhardt out. Up and over number 3. And for the 19th time, Lady Luck deals a bad hand to Earnhardt. And here's number 88, Jarrett, back underway. Caution is out. This is in lap 188 as they come to the line. Elliott brings them across. And there's damage on the side of number 24, Gordon. Rest of the field coming up. They were on the binders trying to get out of that dilemma up in front. Craven comes across. There's Ernie Irvin's car. It's in trouble. A dramatic turnaround, and look at the abuse as the Earnhardt car flipped over the 28. He went over the top. All the intensity and all the drama of 1979 are being relived in this Daytona 500. Dale Earnhardt, who was so savaged in that race at Talladega, and he got out and waved to the crowd. Broken ribs, broken sternum, broken collarbone. And he gave the crowd the thumbs up.
Here
he's climbing out again. Truly a remarkable American hero, stymied another time at Daytona. Walked away from another one on the super speedways. Earnhardt, let's look at what happened. Back straightaway.
Well, you can see him coming off. That's Jeff Gordon right under Earnhardt. Earnhardt gets into the outside wall, moves over in traffic there. Everybody checked up. There's contact from the car just behind him.
Dale
Jarrett got into him just a little bit. You can see Ernie Irvin there slamming into the outside wall.
And going under him. The end of another 500 for Dale Earnhardt. From inside Jarrett's car, watch these pictures.
Well, he was going to follow. He saw Gordon make the move coming off of turn 2, and those cars get close together up there, and Earnhardt gets into the wall.
You could see Earnhardt's car get sideways just before he got to the wall there. He could not control it. It got over into the wall, and it was a chain reaction from there on. Watch him come through here. Watch it turn sideways just a little bit. Bam, right into the wall there. Now everybody didn't have time to check up.
I think Ernie got into the back, and Terry got into the back of Ernie Irvin. He got the 28 car into the back of the 88. The 5 in there was a chain reaction, as you said, just backed him up. And the result, dire straits for Dale Earnhardt. The hood from the number 28 up over the fence and possibly into the Tiny Lund grandstand, we understand. You're in the pits. Car number 3, Earnhardt, and Dick Berggren is there.
What a pile of grit. Earnhardt is in the car. He's barking instructions to the crew. They're trying to tape the left rear fender on. It's barely hanging on. They're taping the hood on. The roll cage has been sandpaper. NASCAR apparently has declared he must have a spoiler, so they're going to now try to get the back deck on the car. There's nothing mechanical holding it on. They're going to have to tape it on. This thing is so beat up. If Earnhardt can make one lap or two, it's an absolute miracle. He's obviously okay behind the wheel. Let's go back up to Ken Squire.
He's rolled the car. It's gone all the way over, and there has been an injury in the Lund grandstand. The hood off number 28 flew up over the fence and is gone into the grandstand. And they are now taking a spectator out of that area. We'll update you on that story as we get more information. Watch again what happened out of turn 2 in front of the Lund grandstand.
Jeff Gordon tried to pass Dale Earnhardt on the inside. The air just pushed Earnhardt over into the outside wall. Dale Jarrett couldn't get slowed down quick enough, bumped Earnhardt. Then Ernie Irvan, it was a chain reaction type deal, goes right under Earnhardt. I thought they were back there ready to load that car on the wrecker. I thought that's what we was waiting on, and first thing I knew, Dale Earnhardt was driving it down pit road.
That's incredible. But you know what happened there, Ned? This close to the end of the race, when you get into trouble, Earnhardt was not going to lift right there. The car's out of shape. He hits the outside wall, then into Gordon, and you see behind, everybody just started checking up, and it was just chain reaction from there
And the
on.
hood comes off. You can see the hood flying up into the tiny Lund grandstand at that moment as Ernie Irvan came through. It's always a matter of winners and losers, and the hard loss today was suffered by the driver standing by with Ralph Shaheen.
Well, here he is, a 7-time champ. Dale, I can't believe we're having this conversation again. You got out of the car after flipping and you got back in. What went through your mind through all of that?
Well, I just wanted to get back in the race and try to, make laps, and we're running for a championship. Our hopes for the Daytona 500 were over there. Gordon came up under me, and the car pushed off the corner, and I got into the wall, got back in him, checked up a little bit. Somebody hit me from behind. Next thing I know, we're on the roof again. Luckily, no one else hit the car. We just sort of bounced around up on our lid a little bit and scuffed around, tore the back end up, whatever. I got an ambulance, and I looked back at the car, and I said, man, the wheels are still on that thing. I got out of the ambulance and asked the guy inside the car that was hooking it up. I said, see if it'll crank. And he cranked it up. I said, get out. Give me the car back. So I drove it back around here, and we taped it up. And it's just, it's frustrating for me, for the guys that work so hard. Everybody worked so hard on the team, and getting these race cars down here, we run good and qualified good, won the qualifying race. I don't know that we could have won the Daytona 500, but we were sitting there ready for a shot. And I think Gordon was a little impatient at that point, but still, he went on and won the race. He's running his race, but that's the way it goes. I mean, I pushed off the corner and got in the wall a little, and I could have took him out too, but I was trying to stay off him and got back, and somebody turned me from the back, and then it was all over with.
Thank you, Dale. He's 31st today. To Mike Joy in Victory Lane.